Hey party people, this is KK All Night and welcome to my channel, or perhaps welcome back to my channel. Here I focus on style, fashion, and outfit inspiration with a heavy emphasis on the outfit inspiration. I try to source my clothing responsibly, so for me that is going to look like a lot of thrifting, a lot of consignment shops, and a lot of secondhand shopping. If those things sound interesting to you, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, as well as hitting that notification bell. I am still a new YouTuber, still trying to reach and inspire as many folks as I can. I believe when you look good on the outside, it helps you feel good on the inside. So you may notice my arm is in the sling. I broke my arm about a month ago. In the past, I would do my OOTDs weekly, but since I've been in the sling and been more confined to the house, I'm just taking it as I go, and when I have enough, I post. So this OOTD series is starting on 13th of January, so we'll just see how far we go with this. Hey party people, happy Tuesday. Today is January 13th, and this is my fit to run some quick errands. On my feet, I have my Michael Kors booties. I love these. I love the camel color. A good friend of mine gifted these to me. She said the heel was too high, which is not that high for me, but I have on these joggers, which were a TJ Maxx find from a couple of years ago, and I have on this gorgeous kind of oversized long line cardigan. It's given Native American with the print in it. I popped the red off with my lips and obviously the burgundy off with my fedora, which is Vince Camuto and thrifted. Don't be afraid to wear something very bulky and oversized. It is definitely a look and a vibe. What's not a look and a vibe if something is too tight. That is never the way to go. But anyway, this is the fit for today. And you guys, be safe out there. Hey party people, happy Wednesday. Today is January 14th. And this is my fit for going to get my hair done. Yes, I like to look good and feel good about my fit no matter where I go. So on my feet, I have these Air Jordans. And I'm pulling out the teal and purple color in my skirt, which is thrifted. The shoes were gifted to me by my friend. Can you believe she said she didn't have enough things to wear this with? Let me show you. Let's see. Look at that. You can always find something in your closet. If you have the space, I say keep it. I just have this little thermal long sleeve tee with it and this little beaded bracelet which matches. I was actually going to wear a necklace that pulled out this blue color, but with the sling going this way and the purse going this way, it was just too much. And I had earrings, but I'm just going to take them off to get my hair done. So there's that. Oh, I have my Amy Kestenberg purse. This was thrifted. She makes excellent luggage, and that transfers to her purses as well. So this is 100% leather. I thrifted it, tags still attached. And then, so this skirt is really long. I usually wear it with heels. I'm wearing my tennis shoes today, so to fix that problem, I just took a rubber band in the colors of my skirt and made this floret situation right here. There's several ways you could have tied it up, but you know, the last thing I need is to fall again with this broken arm. Maybe I should add some rhinestones to my sling and we can have broken arm chic. This is the fit. All right, you guys, be safe out there. Hey party people, happy Thursday. Today is January 15th and this is my fit. Let's start on the bottom. We have these chartreuse heels with the cutout. These are 90 Union from DSW. You can get 90 Union brand at several locations, but I frequent DSW because as a loyalty rewards member, when you donate shoes, you get points, which converts to cash that you can use in the store. So I get all my shoes there, boots, over the knee boots. I haven't paid more than $40 for anything there. And, you know, they have Vince Camuto, Michael Kors, all those mid-tier brands, as well as brands that have interesting and unique designs like these 90 Union. I paired that with these pants from the retailer I'm not currently shopping at. And what I love about these pants is that it's sweatsuit material, so they're very comfy, but it has the dress pants fit, so that gives me that elevated look. Plus, they are elastic waistbands, so it allows me to get them on and off with the use of only one hand because of the broken shoulder. I paired that with this Chico's top, which was thrifted, and what drew me to this was the chartreuse and white chevron color, hence the shoes, as well as the purse, which is faux leather, but it's a really good facsimile, and this is from Shein, y'all. I know Shein is fast fashion and a lot of people have a lot of issues with that. But keep in mind, places like Zara, H&M, and Mango are also fast fashion. And if you read your reviews and look at the materials of the product, you can actually find some really good deals on Shein. And I have found the exact same product on Shein as I have at Zara in more than one instance. My jacket is also from the retailer I'm not currently shopping at. This is a recent thrift find. It is from a brand called Prologue. And normally I would not pair like 4 solid colors together. The most you will find me with is 3. So I would have generally paired this with my gray coat, but because of the broken arm and how this is designed, it made it easier for me to kind of throw over my shoulders. It's a very relaxed, modern fit. And in fact, it's almost giving like bathrobe vibes. So I'm enjoying actually the way this look turned out. I paired it with these silver hoops, mostly because they are French hooks, so I can get them on with one hand. And then this cute little panda, I don't know why he spoke to me, maybe because of the white and the little ring, and my Chanel glasses. I picked these to bring out the brown of the coat. Y'all, I thrifted these. These were like 20 or 30 bucks. I couldn't believe it. So that is the look. Let me show you without the jacket. There we have it. I will be going to a prefix dinner tonight at Bonefish, so I will have to show you that fit as well. All right, you guys, be safe out there. Hey, party people. Still Thursday, January 15th. I'm going to a prefix dinner at Bonefish Grill here in Maryland, and this is my fit. Y'all, I told you I loved this Akira jumpsuit. This is like my 3rd time wearing it in the past couple of weeks. I've paired it with my, I think, ABL or ABS collab boots. I saw these on my shoe calendar and I hunted them down. It was such a great steal. I got them for like $100. Now y'all, check it out. This shoe has the chain on one side, and then this shoe has the gold toe cap. Love it down. Now I have this swing leather jacket, 100% leather. You know it was thrifted. This jacket was like $7 or $10 because I can throw it over my shoulders, because even though I'm not really wearing my sling now, I still need to wear it, and I won't be able to get my sleeve in that. So I paired this with my red Valentino belt. This is reversible. I originally was going to do black, but I'm popping that red out with my purse, which is also thrifted, and my red lipstick. And then I just loaded up on the gold jewelry. I have my Valentino earrings, which are mimicking my belt, some gold chains, gold rings, as well as this little stack right here, which is Kendra Scott and Kate Spade. So that is the look for tonight. So excited. All right, you guys, be safe out there. Hey, party people, happy Friday. Today is January 17th, and this is my fit to go out to happy hour for a couple of drinks. So we have a color blocking moment on here with the black and red, as well as a print mixing moment with the 3 prints. So let's start on the feet. I have my tried and true Amazon booties. They have the look, feel, and wear of real leather, but they are faux leather. They give me the stability I need with that thick lug sole and heel, but the height I need. With the broken arm, you know, you don't want to be teetering around, risking another fall or trip. Then for my skirt, I have this Ankara print skirt, which was thrifted, as well as this INC cardigan, which was thrifted. INC is a Macy's brand, so you see we have the Ankara print and the red and leopard print. For a little bit of extra razzmatazz, I flipped my sweater over, so the V-neck portion, the buttons are in the back. And then the last print is this fuzzy ombre red to black tip purse. I have been looking for one of these forever. You can find them on fashion sites like Shein, Zara, Anthropologie. They all have different versions. This actually has a big strap, but I'm using it as a clutch, so I just tucked that strap in. Word to the wise, you can't fit much in here but the essentials, your wallet, some lotion, lip gloss, and hand sanitizer and tissues, but really what else do you need? Then to add a little edge, I decided to add my Nike cap, which was also thrifted. You know, it's overcast and cold, so that gives me a little bit of extra warmth, just gives a little bit of extra feel to the fit. But I could also go without the hat. As soon as I take off the hat, I can feel that cold. So I think I'm going to go with the hat, but I could definitely wear it either way. I also could have switched this look around by flipping the shirt back over with the V-neck, but because it is cold and the types of shirts I'm able to wear, I flipped it around because I needed the chest covered. So sometimes function leads to a cute fashion moment. I also did black beaded accessories. I picked these because they're French hooks and I can get them on by myself, but then that led to me picking the beaded necklace, which yes, I did need help with. And normally I would tie these ties on the side, not because I need to hold it up, but just for the look. But I decided to let them hang down because I can't really tie things right now, and I thought it's kind of cute. So I think we're going to go with the hat. Let me pull my braids down. This is going to be the look. I'll put my sling back on to go out, and I won't wear a jacket because that's just really cumbersome with the sling and all. All right, you guys, be safe out there. Hey, party people, happy Sunday. Today is January 18th, and this is my church fit. We have 3 basic colors that are being pulled out, inspired by the shoes as well as the purse. The purse is sheen, y'all, but such great quality. I believe this is an inspired look, but I don't know by what designer. And my shoes are Fendi, the Monster collaboration, supposed to be the face of like a little monster. You can see it has that blue, that hot pink fuchsia, kind of reddish color, and then like a baby pink, a bubblegum pink. And so I've pulled those colors out in my fit. First with these pants from Bar 3, which is a Macy's brand. I love the cutout on the sides. Since I've lost a little weight, they are a little baggy, but they still work. I don't know if they have belt loops, so I could also do a belt. Then I have this jacket by Fashion Nova. What I really wanted was that Zara jacket that is similar to this, but the ones on the resale market are exorbitantly priced, like $300 and $400, and no one is doing that. But this jacket gives me that look with my favorite color, this fuchsia color, with the fur on the sleeves. The fur is relatively good quality, so happy about that. There are wide leg suit pants to match, and then I just paired a long sleeve baby tee on it. I am still in my sling. I took it off for this video, but now that I'm out of the shoulder unit, it allows me to actually put on shirts now, as opposed to having to drape things with capes around my shoulder. So that is how all the colors integrate. You may be able to tell on camera that my fuchsia is, or the hot pink is a little bit different in the purse and the jacket, as well as the shoes. It's actually more of a red in the shoes, but the colors still work because they are in the same color family. So this is the look. And I hope you guys have a great Sunday, a great start to your week, and be safe out there. Hey, pretty people, happy Monday. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. B-Day. Today is January 19th. This is the observed holiday for Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And this is my fit for today. So I wanted to talk about something, and that is splitting up a suit. So this is Pendleton. If you know, you know. It's an old school brand that has impeccable quality and very classic fits and cuts. These are the pants and the jacket to the set. My mother-in-law actually gave it to me. She's retired, so she no longer has use of all of her suits. Love the quality of this. Problem is, this jacket is a 14 and the pants are a 12. As you can see, I have them on, but it is tight. There is elastic in the back, but it's still too tight across my tummy and across my bottom area. Other than that, they are okay. They are straight leg design. Now, I want to show you what I'm planning to do because I'm not going to keep the suit as a set. And it's okay to split up a set, whether it's a pants set, skirt set. Sometimes you have dresses that come with a jacket. You need to do what works for you. So hold on one second, let me show you. Okay, this is the second pair of pants. This is Ralph Lauren. Already I can tell much more comfortable around my waist. This also has some elastic in the back. These are more wide leg, same color. You have to be pretty close up to see that the fabric is slightly different, as well as the tone. The pants, the Ralph Lauren pants, are a slightly lighter shade, but I think it still goes perfectly. I'm going to hang this up in my closet as a set. I'm probably going to end up taking the hem out of these just a little. These pants are also from my mother-in-law. She's a little bit shorter than me, so I kind of want the bottom hem to cover more of the shoe, so I can definitely take the hem down. There's about 1 inch to 2 inches there, but I like this better. Everything is the same, still have on the burgundy accents with the shoes and the purse. The only thing that has changed is the pants, and you can tell while both probably look okay, the other pants were too tight and I wasn't comfortable. I am not above wearing foundation garments with the waist already being tight, and then adding a foundation garment on it, it would just be too much to wear to the office all day. These are much more comfortable. Now these are not lined, so I probably would, if I'm wearing them in the winter, wear long johns underneath. And you know, some people might say the light color, so it's more for the springtime. I don't subscribe to that. I think if you like it and you want to wear it, wear it. If you want to wear white in the winter, wear it. If you want to wear a pastel in the winter and a deep dual tone color in the summer, do it. It's what makes you feel good. That's what it should be. All right, you guys, be safe out there. Hey, party people, happy Tuesday. Today is January 20th, and this is my fit. I'm going to have someone take me to grab some lunch. I'm not supposed to be driving with the arm still in the sling. I just took it off so I could record this. So I was real thirsty to wear this sweater. It's actually kind of like a sweater dress. If you were shorter, it probably would be perfect for a sweater dress, but for me, it comes right about mid-thigh. So if I wanted to wear this as a sweater dress, I could pair some leggings and boots with it, but I just folded it up to wear it as a regular sweater. It says Merry Vibes. I thrifted it the day before I broke my arm, y'all, and I have been so thirsty to try it on and wear it. Now that my unit is off, I finally can. And you know, you can have merry vibes all year long. It doesn't just have to be at Christmas time. So I figured this was appropriate. I'm pulling out the red, obviously, in my Bear Paw faux fur booties. I think those were DSW or maybe TJ Maxx. And these pants were thrifted. The shirt or the sweater was also thrifted. My jacket is Shein, and it's going to keep me warm going from like the car to the store or restaurant on a day like today, like mid-40s, but you're not wearing this to Chicago or New York because you're going to freeze your patootie off. I also have my Gucci purse. Now the reds are different. The purse is more of a blue red, and the orange or the red in the shoes and the shirt are more like a orange red, but they are still red and it still goes. And this is the look. All right, you guys, stay warm and be safe out there. Hey, pretty people, happy Wednesday. Today is January 21st, and this is my fit. I'm planning on doing a little bit of thrift shopping. Now, if you've been watching me, you know that when I thrift, I wear a layer of clothing under whatever I have so that I can try on clothes without them touching my body since they haven't been laundered. But since my arm is broken, I haven't really been able to try things on, so I've just been eyeballing it. I've been doing a pretty good job. In the past, I have done several thrift hauls, and going for it for 26, I wasn't sure if I was going to keep doing them. But if you guys would like to see it, comment down below that you still are interested in those thrift hauls, and I can certainly continue to do them. Anyway, on my feet, I have my Crocs, and I have some fun charms on them. On this one, I have this little puff person thing, and I think this is called sports mode. I have to have that heel, that strap on the back, because otherwise they slip off, and the last thing I need to do is trip or fall with a broken arm. On this side, I have my little dragon. I love these kind of ombre glitter Crocs, but it's starting to crack right up there. Do you see that? I think it's because of the finish with the sparkles, because my kids have Crocs and I haven't noticed that theirs is cracking like that. But anyway, this is a Shein heavy outfit. My sweatpants, my vest, coat, as well as my hat are all Shein. The windbreaker is Zara and thrifted. Truly a high-low moment because I have my Valentino purse, and you can see I'm picking up on the pale shades of teal and green, light green. And no, they don't all match, but they all go together. Now, if you're in the DMV, we are supposed to get one heck of a storm this weekend. If this weather and this temperature is any indication of that, I'm going to say it's not going to happen. But you never know. I feel like weathermen, weatherwomen, weather people are right about 50% of the time, so we shall see. In any case, this is my look for thrifting. I also like to have a crossbody when I thrift, although I'm not sure that I'll even take this in. I may just stick what I need in my pockets, which if you're thrifting is your phone so you can look stuff up, some hand sanitizer so you can clean your hands, and possibly some tissues or a mask. I know some people, they feel like the dust or the air in thrift stores bothers them, and so you might need to blow your nose or have a mask to protect against that. All right, you guys, be safe out there. Hey, party people, happy Thursday. Today is January 22nd, and I am on my way to have a date night with hubby. We are going out for restaurant week. We're going to go to 1799 Seafood and Steakhouse. And this is my look. Let's see, I'm wearing this Prologue drape coat, which is from the retailer I'm not currently shopping at. It's a recent thrift, but it's just very easy to throw over my shoulders. My arm is still broken, still wearing the sling, which I will wear out tonight. I'm just not wearing it right now. So we have two options for earrings. We have these Lagos earrings my husband got me for Christmas. I like them because they're silver and gold. And then we just have some plain gold hoops, which I cannot put on right now because my husband's not here yet. But I am wearing my Christian Dior gold chunky necklace. I have my bracelet on. And so I think I am going to go with the hoops. Like I said, I just can't get them on right now. So I have on a wool green turtleneck. Y'all, this is from Shein. Great quality. It wears great. It washes great. This shirt and this skirt you may think is a set, but if you look closely, you can see that the pattern is different. The shirt has a crisscross, or I'm sorry, the skirt has a crisscross pattern, and the shirt is more traditional plaid with the vertical and horizontal. Y'all, this shirt is a pajama top. So I had thrifted the pajama top, and I have been looking for a plaid skirt. Saw this in the store, and it just clicked in my head. I think it looks adorable. This skirt, I didn't see a tag in it, but it is wool. And I paired it with my Vince Camuto suede thigh-high or over-the-knee boots. And then I have my vintage Italian leather purse. It's giving very ladylike. It is great quality. This is real brass, real leather. So, very much looking forward to dinner. All right, you guys, be safe out there. Hey, pretty people, happy Saturday. Today is January 24th, and this is my fit. I will be going to another restaurant for DC Restaurant Week called Matt and Tony's, although I believe it is in Alexandria, Virginia, and possibly a little bit of thrifting. So you know under this I have on some Lon Johns in case I do want to try on some things. So on my feet I have these over-the-knee leather Vince Camuto boots. This is perfect if I'm wearing the shorts because it's going to protect my legs and I don't have to wear like those fleece lined tights. I have on jorts, which is like oversized jean shorts. These are men and they were thrifted. And then I have on one of my favorite sweaters of all time. This is from Akira. I call it my safety pin sweater. So you can see the detail of the safety pins. Y'all, do you know people have the nerve to ask me, did I make this? I don't have the patience for that. And if you're wondering how the heck do you wash or launder something like this? Not easily. So it says hand wash, but that's just too heavy once this gets wet. So I actually put it in the short cycle on cold, delicate, inside out in a laundry bag. I've done it once. It turned out fine. I will wear this maybe 2 or 3 other times before I launder it again. And I always wear something underneath so that it's not right up against my skin. Little tip there. So as you know, with the broken arm, mobility is a little bit limited. So I won't be wearing any jewelry. I think this sweater kind of is the jewelry, along with this arm candy, my Chanel purse. So we have the silver with the safety pins and the silver and the strap playing off one another. So I figure that is enough razzle and dazzle. And then I'm going to step to the side and show you my outerwear that I'm going to have. You know, I love color and I love a little sparkle. So my jacket is giving me the color that I need with this fit. And that is it. All right, you guys, be safe out there. Hey, pretty people. Happy Sunday. Today is January 25th. We are in the middle of the DMV snowstorm, but I'm still going to bring you the looks. I'm going to show you 3 looks and how changing your accessories can change your outfit. Now, on my feet, I have my Hunter boots. These are waterproof, but they are not insulated. So you'll want to wear wool socks with those to make sure you keep your feet warm. Even just being out here for a couple of seconds, my feet are already starting to feel cold. I have these snow pants. And of course, what is standing out about them is the bright color. I've had them for years. I've probably got them from TJ Maxx. And I borrowed my son's jacket, which he no longer likes. I'm not quite sure why. I wore it twice, but you know, I'm going to get some use out of it. I had this little white and chartreuse scarf, which of course is picking up the color in the pants. And then this kind of peachy hat that is kind of picking up on this reddish color here in the bottom of the scarf. And who doesn't love a fluffy ball on top of your hat? So this is the first look. If you're going to actually be out in the snow, maybe playing around. Next options are going to be a little bit fashion forward. And again, I found these gloves, probably belong to my kids, but they match the coat, so I decided to go for it. All right, hold on for the next look. Okay, y'all, just by changing out a few accessories, I have my fashion forward look. This is if I have to go somewhere in this weather. When I get there, I may be taking off my jacket. If so, I would probably put on maybe a black turtleneck underneath and just keep my ski pants on when I got there. But this is Perry from one of those cartoons my kids watch, and I thought it was a cute, fun piece to add. And adding the belt cinches in the waist and gives it more of a structured, tailored look. So if I was going out, this would probably be my top choice. Still have on the Hunter boots, which you can't see, but it's a color blocking situation. But what really does it for this fit, again, is the belt pulling in your waist, giving you some shape, and making it look more like a tailored suit, if you will. All right, so this is the third look. Actually, I got one more. I just thought of one more. And I wanted to show you, this is a bib ski jumpsuit, so it's sleeveless, and then it has the pants. I thrifted this for $10. Actually got it from my daughter, but I didn't like the pink with the bright lime green pants, so I switched it out. I love this jacket. I think this is from an online company called Venus. My husband got it for me a couple of years ago. The hat, which matches perfectly with the ombre purple to pink. We have purple and pink in the hat. That was my daughter's from when she was little. I have on these cool gloves that allow my fingertips to be out so I can text and grab things. If I was actually going out, I'd probably put on some gloves with fingers, like my leather gloves, but these were really cute. A good friend of mine got these for me. On my feet, I have my Coach Rain boots, also plastic, waterproof, but you need to wear wool socks or your feet are going to get cold. My cousin gave these to me. She didn't want them. I can't believe it. But anyway, I thought this was such a cute outfit. This jacket is like a dress. It comes in and flares out. I get so many compliments on this when I wear it out. So this is the third look. And let me show you the last one. Okay, y'all, this is the last look. This is if you're going somewhere and you're probably just running from the car inside, because this is more of a windbreaker material. But what I liked about it was the fun colors with the Looney Tunes. I paired it with some bright yellow gloves. Again, a leftover from my kids from when they were little, and my Kango hat, which is matching my pink UGG-inspired shoes. Now, these are not waterproof. They are water resistant, so you don't want to be standing in the snow for a long period of time with these. You can still be warm and dry and cute. All right, you guys, be safe out there. All right, that's going to do it for this series of OOTDs. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you've been able to pull some inspiration or some tips and tricks that work for you. If you made it this far, I can only assume that you have. And so again, I'm going to ask you to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Maybe even share with some of your friends if you think there's something here that they might enjoy as well. All right, you guys, be safe out there.